built it up with a bit more plaster and let that plaster dry overnight. It was very thick until it was leathery, and then I've cut it back somewhat and actually just worked it with a soaking wet cloth so that it's ready for a final sand. I mean, the more you look at the shape, I really think that clay moulding of some sort had to been involved. I think that's something that was available to them, and just by working with it you come to understand it more. Of course, this is just wet wall mud, but I'm happy with this. And also done a little bit of work refining the curve under there. Still not perfect, but I've cut a lot of excess plaster away just to make it easier to sand to final. So there's a little bit of an update. Just looking at this shape, smoothed out, be a lot less sanding, but that will fill in a few of the bumps and deficits that you saw in the last video, and I think we've got the right balance between shape and still having enough on there to finalize something really beautiful. The other consideration of this was the profile of that line, and when you look at that profile there, you can see at the peak it's relatively flat, but then there's an upward swoop as it moves out towards the rail, and that might be a bit overplayed at this stage. That might need to be refined a little bit, but you can see where the fiberglass edge was going back, and where I've used plaster to correct that. So this said, once I'm happy with this shape, this really is only going to be good for a top moulding, and then from that top mould we lift out. If I'm happy with this side, then I'll be able to shape the underside and also shape these connections out where they join onto the rail, join into the rail. So yes, it's a process of discovery. If you think the cycloid dish was complex to find, in a way this is a much more complex and dynamic shape, but in another way I think it's coming to me a lot faster. However, we are working in much more reliable materials. So there's a little update. Stay tuned. Can't wait to get this right, because then I can just pump out as many fiberglass lobes as I need, and all of a sudden we'll have 1, 2, 3, triple the progress, and we'll be feeling pretty good. So there you go. I hope you're having a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.